My parents tried to steal my company, so I exposed them on stage. I walked into our living room with a business plan for a digital security startup. My dad barely glanced at it. You want to start a company by yourself? You don't have the profile, Harry. You've never led anything. This is real money, not a game. My mom nodded. The business world needs charisma. My cousin had his MBA and a premium experiences agency that promised yacht retreats. Mine would protect businesses from data breaches. Guess who got the family investment? His plan was stock photos and buzzwords. Jimmy walked away with $50,000 from parents, aunts, uncles, and grandparents. Jimmy has the soul of an entrepreneur. I locked myself in my bedroom for 2 days, then got to work. No money, just rage and determination. My dad told everyone. I coded until my eyes burned, trading sleep for lines of code. My office was a cramped corner with a wobbly desk. Meanwhile, Jimmy posted champagne toasts, while my parents commented with fire emojis. His premium agency collapsed within months. Unlicensed operations, stock photos, influencers exposing the scam. But my parents called it a learning experience. I got my first client, a law firm hit by ransomware. I recovered their data and prevented future attacks. When I called my mom, she said, "That's nice," then asked if I'd heard Jimmy's new podcast. 2 years later, I'd moved into a real office, hired a team, and landed a 6-figure contract. That's when my parents reappeared. "We saw your company mentioned in a magazine," my mom said. "We knew you'd make it far." They started showing up at business events, telling investors we encouraged him never to give up. My dad posted, "Proud of our family company, built on principles we instilled." They were rewriting history, positioning themselves as partners in something they'd rejected. Then a journalist called about family businesses. My father had pitched the story, claiming to be my business partner. The article ran, "From Father to Son, How Family Values Shaped a Successful Startup." At my grandmother's birthday, I heard my father telling guests, "Now that our company is expanding internationally, we're adjusting governance. Harry's aligned with our directives. The company is a reflection of us, too. Don't confuse the trauma you caused with structure," I told him. "You forced me to survive alone. Our greatest pride." The annual Business Chamber Awards were coming, and I was receiving an innovation award. My parents arrived working the room like they owned it. When I took the stage, they sat front and center expecting gratitude. PS5 giveaway at 1K subscriber. 3 years ago, this company started with a no. A no from those you most expected support from. A no that said you don't have the profile. My parents' smiles froze. Days later, my mother tagged our company's Instagram. But sometimes no becomes your engine. When they push you out without a safety net, you either fall or fly. We built this with truth and sleepless nights. Nothing was inherited. No one has the right to take credit for what they didn't help build. This award belongs to everyone who believed when there was no reason to believe. Not all legacies come from blood. Sometimes they come from breaking away from it. My father cornered me afterward, furious. "You humiliated us after everything we did for you. Then try to steal my story when I succeeded?" Soon after, they started spreading rumors that I'd gotten secret family funding, that the office was inherited. When business blogs repeated the lies, I made my final move. I sued them for defamation and unauthorized use of company image. Screenshots, emails, and recorded calls showed them claiming partnership in a company they'd never invested in. The judge ruled, "The evidence demonstrates deliberate image appropriation and fictitious reconstruction of corporate narrative." My parents were ordered to issue public retractions, remove misleading content, and pay damages. They had to sell part of their business to cover legal fees. They're still telling people I'm ungrateful. Meanwhile, my company has tripled in size. They wanted to steal my story, so I wrote my own ending.